I can't tell you what the perfect gift is for someone, but I can give you the guidance towards it. You know what I mean? Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So I am Kennedy, also known as Kenny with the Henny, and today we are doing the ultimate gift guide. We're doing holiday, birthdays, but especially holidays. I am so excited to be doing this video because I like to pride myself on being a good gift giver, and gift giving is my top love language. I've noticed. I thought it was quality time. It's definitely gift giving. So from a gift giver lover, I am about to give you guys the best gift ideas for this holiday season. If you ever are struggling for a birthday any time of the year, we're about to get completely into it. So just stay tuned and let's do it. I'm just gonna preface this with a few things to keep in mind when gift giving. Do it out of the thoughtfulness of your heart, not because you have to. Like literally, if someone would get you flowers, then they would, you know what I mean? Sometimes you need a little push, and that's perfectly fine, but really try to give gifts out of the kindness of your heart and not just that you should, you know? Materials aren't everything. A lot of these gifts aren't materials, but a lot of them are, like, obviously, but there's so many things greater than physical items. It's appreciated to be thought of for someone to give you something, whether it be their time, care, or a physical item. So just keep that in mind. I have a niece and I am constantly always thinking of what to get her. I know clothes are an excellent option, especially for kids who are growing all the time, because they are growing all the time. I know as an aunt, I like to be a little more sentimental with my gifts, especially because that's my baby. Jewelry that lasts for a lifetime, or at least her childhood, you know, just sentimental jewelry. A personalized puzzle, you can do a picture of y'all together. Get that designed. Etsy has everything. Etsy is as personal as it gets, so look up something that they may have and you can personalize it, and Etsy has like the best ideas. Classics are classics for a reason. Handwritten cards, like, let's be so honest, it's the best thing ever to actually receive a card that was taken time from someone, like to really care and write out how they may feel about you or just the importance you have in their life, and that is worth more than anything could be. You can get them flowers and a detailed card, or like a nice sweater, something that you know that they may have been wanting, plus the card, so that they actually feel thought of and not just checking something off of their list. Most important things to me is kind of making things for people. I am a DIY person because I have been on a budget for most of my life, and it has worked to my advantage with getting some of the best reactions and creativity for gifts. For those who aren't, kind of think outside the box and see what you can do. I've made like graphics for my siblings' birthdays and stuff before, kind of just something to make them laugh that they wouldn't expect. I love things that are kind of like clues to get you to a point, and I feel like everyone loves a good like scavenger hunt or riddle, figuring it out to kind of ask a question or even just show appreciation, like I love you, anything of the sort. So just keep that in mind when deciding how you want to express your love to someone, is that you can a little more creatively. A playlist. Not everything has to cost money, and a playlist is so appreciated, especially if you spend the time to make songs and curate songs for that person. Like, I don't think you understand when you actually put the thought into doing something, they really appreciate it. Not just doing it because you're supposed to, because you want to. I would greatly appreciate is like an art set, a drawing pad or something of the sort. For a family member, they used to draw a lot and then they haven't in years. So one gift that I did do one year was send an art kit in hopes that they would feel appreciated, even if they don't use it, like they feel seen, that that was something that they were once passionate about and that someone is encouraging them to do it. And I think that means the most, is that you're actually being cared for and thought of. And photos, I think that's one of the best gifts. Memories can only be caught at one time, especially if they're not picture people, reminding them that, hey, this was like great for me, and it's just so important. As well as you can hang pictures up in their house kind of as a secret. That'd be so funny, especially if they've been saying, oh, I need to hang up some pictures, or just for like a funny haha bathroom photos too. Such a great gift. Books. Now, you can get someone a book, but here's a step further. If you annotate the book, or if it's a book that they already read, and then if y'all are big readers, I know that that would be like so appreciated for me. If I had an annotated book from someone I loved, I would probably melt right there. Like, it makes no sense, like, hearing someone's thoughts, that you actually value their thoughts on paper in something that you value, such as reading or something you just like to do. Amazing. Number one gifts that I like to do are experiences. It's kind of crazy, like getting a tattoo or a piercing or something that they've kind of been wanting. Make a whole day out of it. And the way you can present it as a gift is in a thoughtful card with like a fun little handmade ticket. You can do a blind box figure opening, so like a Sony Angel. There's so many different types of blind boxes that are just so fun to do with someone. Urban Outfitters is honestly the GOAT. I love their website. They have blind figures, and then they also have just like random little ideas and quirky things that are great for anybody wanting a gift, like literally. Another fun thing that I would love is a book shopping experience with a timer. So it's like, okay, you have 5 minutes to pick up any books you want, or like 2 minutes, you know, and then the person pays for them, and y'all are having a great time. Kind of that rush, that excursion of like, oh my gosh, like I gotta pick up any book I want because they're gonna buy it. If you got it like that, that is such a good gift to give someone. Like, just trust that they would love that so much. As well as like with makeup and beauty, if you're like, okay, you have 1 minute to pick out any makeup products, you know, and I say this again, if you got it like that, that is such a good gift to give someone. Having them actually choose for themselves, like any point in the year you could be doing this for someone, but especially this time of the year, you know, you can feel the love. And if someone has a list, I think now is the best time to ask without them thinking too suspicious. I normally ask a few months before, just so like I can keep it in my head so that they know that it was thought of, because honestly around the holidays is when you start to kind of actually want stuff, and then people are telling you all these things kind of last minute, and like to each their own. But I'm like, I already set what I'm getting everyone because I heard what they were saying beforehand, before this time even came up. So that's also thoughtful in my head of like, if my friend maybe wanted this one hair dryer that she said at the beginning of the year, you know, like just random things like that, that they're like, oh my gosh, I forgot I wanted this, which is something in itself. But if they just, you know, they've been putting something off and you take that initiative to get it for them, it's so appreciated that, oh wow, I would have never gotten this for myself. Another great gift are like very niche things, like if they're a matcha drinker, you can get them a matcha set, a certain type of matcha, the syrups that go with it. Love that down. Especially coffee drinkers as well. There's like a machine that they've been wanting, or like a grade of coffee. You can find like really cool variety packs everywhere. Like I went to World Market the other day, and the way I took pictures of everything, because I was like, oh my gosh, like yes, this is exactly what I would want. Or like something just niche, especially if you're planning on going on a trip, you can do something trip based with the person, kind of like a snack kit for that place, getting some fun like candies from the place, and then presenting them with the tickets, like period, like here we go, let's go. You could also do like a luggage, if they've been wanting a luggage set or something just kind of easy and they've been wanting to travel. Kind of just show your appreciation and support for people when you are thinking of gifts. Kind of the dream person that they want to be, something that they may want to get into. I don't think anyone needs any more podcasts, mics, but if they are into that and are wanting to get into that, that would show how much you hear them and have thought of it to get them some podcast mics. Travel gifts, if you got it like that, can do a Southwest gift card, any of these places. You can even get them a gift card to use for drinks on the plane, however that may go. Like, it doesn't have to be everything, but if you know that they're planning for something, it's so well thought that, oh my gosh, this is going to be so useful when I'm actually doing what I said I was gonna do. Or a pretty like passport book, especially for a real traveler, like they may appreciate that, you know. Random gifts, neck pillow, just kind of, if you get a few things that kind of go with it together, like a neck pillow, passport bookcase, and a little carry-on case or something, they'll be like, oh my gosh, thank you, like I wasn't gonna buy this for myself. And yeah, like they're just are really thought of. And I love that, because those are the only types of gifts that I want, unless it's something that I said specifically I want, like certain vinyls. Vinyls are an amazing gift. I love music down, if you don't know, but my collection is growing slowly but surely. But some of my best gifts have been vinyls, because I'm like, wow, I really wouldn't have bought that for myself, because I do have Spotify, you know what I mean? What's in front of you is amazing, like having your vinyl and CDs and just something physical is always lovely to kind of bring you back into reality. If you're like, oh, I did a playlist before, they really love music, concert tickets are even better if you can get them. Record player, also CD players are fire. CDs are still around. Half Price Books goes crazy on picking out some music, especially like real music listeners. Sorry, it's not sorry, but if you just pick out like 5 random vinyls from Half Price Books and you plan to listen to them with that person, they're gonna love it. It doesn't even matter the genre of music, unless they're picky like that, but like I know I would love to experience that with someone, you know what I mean? So kind of think about the type of people you're dealing with and go from there. It's just a gift, especially if they are a huge like wine lover or drinker, or you know, people who have different niche things that they like you can get a nice wine bottle with a bow on it, and they'll appreciate that. I did get my brother a Funko Pop for his birthday in September, and that was so funny because I got it customized, and that was all it had to be. He laughed, and he likes to collect things as well, so I was like, oh, this would be fun, you know, like a mini you figure. Also a great gift, a Bagoo bag. They're gorgeous, they're very convenient. Look at the people you're around and do what they would like. Don't get something of, like, don't get someone a random bag that they never talked about, but just because it has some status, you think that that would be a good idea. I know it's really hard to pick a gift for your mom, but I have a few that I think that they would love. A cleaning service would be so appreciated by your mom if you did that as a gift. A massage, custom like mug or something, because my mom's a huge coffee drinker, and I got her a Coach mug for her birthday and she loved it. She doesn't even use that mug, but it's on display, you know. It's like quirky things like that of how you know they like something so much that they won't even use it. Us filling up their gas and then taking them out for a meal, that is amazing. That's such a good gift. You don't even know how much they'd appreciate that. My mom hates putting gas in the car. She hates it. So I'm like, all right, like that's something to do for sure. And then take her out for a meal, like that's just beautiful, you know. Like really just giving them things that they wouldn't get on a normal day-to-day basis, because it's just not suitable for everyone to do that every day, you know what I mean? Like getting them dressed up, making them kind of do out of their comfort zone of what they would normally do. I know, like, especially just life gets the best of us and we don't put our best foot forward every day because it's just hard to. But if you make that effort to be like, hey, get ready, we're gonna go do something nice, like let's go do it, and that's it, and it's beautiful for everybody involved, you know what I mean? Of a Rode phone case and like a lip kit or the lip balms. Kind of pay attention to what people are doing and what they like and kind of the celebrities they follow, because if they're following Hailey Bieber, they probably want a Rode phone case and the lip balms. Like, come on, like let's focus, you know what I mean? So a really good gift is like a movie pack or like a book set. Kind of on Apple, they have movie collections you can buy, and my brother loves movies, so that's something that I know that he wants and he would appreciate that. You could also go another step further, getting them a gift card for a certain place. Gift cards are sometimes felt disingenuous, and I understand it, but I also think if it's something that they neglect from themselves, like my brother has been like, I want to go to the movies, and he just hasn't gone. So that's also a really good idea of kind of making people do what they said that they were gonna do or want to do for themselves, but they just haven't done it. And we're all like that about something. So I think it's very important to pay attention to what the people in your life are saying. I think baskets are the best, but I know that those things add up. So if you can do a basket, make them feel appreciated with simple things from Target, anywhere. It could be a book, some lotion, a gift card, some of their favorite snacks, and that be enough. I have specific items linked in my Amazon storefront below, and they are kind of correlated to kind of building them a nice little gift. My Pinterest linked, I have very specific folders made for gift giving, so you can do his, hers, and then thoughtful gifts kind of for anybody. I just think I can't tell you what the perfect gift is for someone, but I can give you the guidance towards it. You know what I mean? It's really not about the gifts, it's about the care that you put into the person. I will see you guys. I love you. I appreciate you, and I hope this helped. Have a beautiful holiday season. I know this is like very different than other people's gift guides, but this is just kind of how I roll with my channel and kind of how I express things. So I just hope this was useful and that you take something from this. Peace and love.